Yes, we are covering yet another 70s Marvel TV show movie related thing. Lovely. This is Spider-Man Strikes Back. Was he striking back after? I do not know. It's not the Empire, that's for sure. This is tied into the previous Spider-Man movie that I talked about from 1977, starring Nicholas Hammond, where it was just okay. This one is like a continuation, but there's very little Spider-Man, so why is it even called Spider-Man Strikes Back? It should be sitting down and drinking coffee. Much like the last Spider-Man movie I covered, which actually was a Japanese Spider-Man, but the first 70, you know what I'm talking about. The best thing is Peter Parker as Nicholas Hammond as Peter Parker. He does a pretty good job as the character. He's not bad. Unfortunately, the Spider-Man stuff's very lackluster, even though he gives away his identity, like, so obviously, way more than any other version of Spider-Man. And much like the comics, he has women simping over him, because that's just his character. He's a dork, but women love him. I don't know why. Doesn't happen to me, not that I care. The plot of this movie is really stupid. So a professor has plutonium, and he, I guess, is dangerous, and the students are like, yeah, that's dangerous, so let's steal it from him to prove that how dangerous it could be. I'm not joking, that's the main plot point. The guy has plutonium, and the students are like, well, we take plutonium and make our own bomb to prove how dangerous it is. That's the plot. There's no Green Goblin, no Doc Ock, just dumb professor leaves plutonium out for his dumb students to capture and make a bomb out of. They're like, man, this is dangerous, but we're proving a point. Like, seriously, how dumb do they think people are? Actually, people are pretty dumb, so I guess this makes sense. The whole time, some news reporter lady's trying to get information out of Peter about Spider-Man, who, I don't know why she cares so much. This guy barely appears. So it's like, yeah, there's some guy crawling around occasionally. What do you know about him? And then he gives out way too much information that makes it pretty obvious that he is Spider-Man. To one point, she asks him, are you Spider-Man? He's like, well, no, of course I'm not. You think this would be like, oh, okay, she's clever, so she figures it out immediately and just says, you're Spider-Man, aren't you? No, it never happens, even though he makes it so fucking obvious. Remember, everyone in this movie is a fucking idiot, so she asks, what's Spider-Man's philosophy? And he goes on a whole spiel about his philosophy and why he does certain things as if he is Spider-Man, because he fucking is, obviously. I mean, what was the point there, you dumbass? One thing I like about the comics is how he tries to make up things why he's not Spider-Man in certain ways that's kind of clever and kind of fun. Here, he doesn't do a jack shit related to that, he's just a fucking idiot. Anyway, some bad guys steal the bomb from the college students because they're idiots. The cops think it's Peter Parker for some reason, I don't know. And then Peter goes to Jameson, who's played by a different actor this time, and there's no Robbie Robertson this time either, so just a random guy. I guess they couldn't get him back. And he's like, yeah, we're going to LA because they went to LA for some reason. To kill the president, I think. Who the hell cares? So the incredibly lame and forgettable bad guys, I don't even know their names, captures the girl Peter's with, and they make her dress up in bikini for eye candy, I guess. But the reasoning they say is because, to hide, make sure you don't have any weapons. Like, what? Come on, dude, you're just a fucking jackass. You know full well why they did this. They asked the actress, hey, you want to go to bikini for the end of the movie in LA? And I guess she's like, sure. It's like, alright! And that's why this happened. But don't worry, Spider-Man's here to save the day from the couple of guys and this lovely action scene, which is way too bright. Like, geez Louise, fix your saturation there. The fight scene's pretty bad. There's a little bit more Spider-Man stunts in this, I think. He kind of does different things, but like there's like one stunt per like an hour, so there's 30 minutes, I guess, and there's like 2 stunts in the entire movie, really. Much like every other 70s Marvel character, the characters always seem much weaker than they do in their comics, because Spider-Man struggles fighting this one guy who doesn't even look like he fights. But also, he gets trapped in the net off screen because we couldn't film doing that, because we're lazy, I guess. Also, when Spider-Man talks to the reporter he's been with the whole entire movie, he does not disguise his voice at all, because why would he? So it's pretty obvious that he is Spider-Man. Okay, I know I've been over this multiple times, but it's pretty tiring at this point. Oh, so Spider-Man has to go to a helicopter to stop the bad guys. It's obviously he's not in the helicopter, these lost stock footage, but he has to jump out, and here's the effect for him jumping out of the helicopter. You're gonna be amazed by how amazing this is. Watch this. This is gonna look really, really amazing. Oh, see, this is just really bad, like awful. Also, Spider-Man's gloves look fucking weird as shit there. Like, what the hell? So I guess they get defeated because we just see a helicopter shot flying away after he webs him, and then it just cuts back to them hanging out in LA. Like, yep, we sure saved the day. Here's my lovely photo. It's not even in color, because I'm a fucking lazy-ass photographer. And that was Spider-Man Strikes Back. I do not know what he was striking back against the guys who stole the plutonium bomb, but yeah, Strikes Back really implies that he's getting revenge on someone, but you just met these guys in this movie, so yeah, makes no sense. Call me a better title next time. I guess Spider-Man and the bikini-wearing girl reporter wasn't a good title. Or Spider-Man Flies to the Sky. Maybe that would have been a better title. Spider-Man Flies from a Helicopter. There you go, there's your title for the next movie, guys. I know this is 50 years late. 50? 40? Who the fuck knows? Anyway, that's the end of this review. Bye. Well, not bye, we got the tier list. And here is the current tier list, with Spider-Man Strikes Back near the bottom, because it sucked. And that's it. See ya next time, pals, for another 70s TV movie. But this time starring a new character. Yay!